Good morning, this is a Shaman Oracle reading for December the 1st, 2022, and the reading is for Capricorn. Good morning, Capricorn. I hope you are well. And we have 4 cards: Moonology, Wild Offering, Keepers of the Light, and the Celtic Shaman's pack. And the reading starts with the Moonology card, and out came Waxing Crescent Moon, and that card is a moon phase card and says, have faith in your dreams. And the card advises you, Capricorn, don't give up. The situation you are asking about is still taking shape, and you are nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the Waxing Crescent Moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you cannot take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you are asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation that you are asking about. So keep the faith. Attune to the moon and say, I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for the card, they are just because you cannot see your dreams, it doesn't mean they are not manifesting. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as events unfold and dig a little deeper to find more courage. The teaching of the card is the Waxing Crescent Moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases, but even if it's not the time of the Waxing Crescent Moon when the card is pulled, it still suggests that you need really to pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. So, Capricorn, that sounds pretty powerful, I think. The next card is the Wild Offering card, and that one is called Intention. And the intention reads, intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. Next card is the Keepers of the Light Oracle, and out came Capricorn, Charity, Prayer and Contemplation. And the card says, connect with heaven and ask and you shall receive. Faith, hope, and charity, they are a trinity of archangels who are dedicated to helping us regain our natural traits of kindness, trust, and faith in the highest good. Charity is the twin flame of Archangel Shaman, and she has a great spirit that encourages us to undertake the spiritual practices of prayer and meditation. Prayer is the way we speak with the divine, And meditation is the way we open ourselves to receive the answers we need to hear. Charity is also the angel who kisses the forehead of all of those who pray in support of others. She absolutely loves to see this kindness because it creates an inspirational healing wave of goodwill to the world. The powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have goodness in your heart and you have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. So move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions you have to make at this time, Capricorn. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Know that you will have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forward. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good and welcome Charity into the space with you. Last card is the Celtic Shaman's pack card, and the card that came out for you, Capricorn, is the Boar. And the boar is a totem beast in Celtic tradition, and the boar is a very powerful, important animal in Celtic life. And the card shows a bristled boar that stalks through the forest. Along his spine and elsewhere around him are clustered a number of stars. A pig in general and a boar in particular are powerful and always fearsome opponents in Celtic tradition. They are, as a rule, magical beings possessing the ability to foretell the future. There is a strong tradition of the pig that is killed and eaten but returns to life next day. The underlying theme is therefore of unending bounty, in this case, a bounty of strength. The lore is that heroes like Arthur and Coleridge frequently hunt the boar, seeking its talismans of magical strength. In the most famous story of this kind, Arthur and his heroes, they pursue the huge creature across half of Britain in search of the magical comb and scissors that it carries in its hairy crest. In another tale from the Irish Fionn cycle, the hero Diarmuid is killed by his foster brother, who takes on the shape of a great boar. The boar is generally associated with warfare, as its fierce and aggressive nature would suggest. Thus we find many boar-headed trumpets and boar-crested helms among the armor discovered in grave mounds all over the Celtic world. The sow was closely associated with the goddess Shaman, the initiator of poets and seers. The most famous sow was Hen Wen, also Old White One, who was said to have acquired great knowledge from eating the beech nuts which fell from the tree of wisdom. On the occasion when she was in turn hunted, as she ran, she is said to have dropped from her womb such stable items as corn and bees, as well as the giant cat Paluk. In Irish tradition, King Macdarto possessed a huge pig that could feed 100 warriors. In the story from which this episode comes, the heroes end up squabbling over who will get the best and most succulent joints, a theme which runs through several other tales where the hero's portion was a cut made only for the greatest warrior present. Now you are asked, Capricorn, to make a journey. Make your way to the heart of the great wood and there discover one of the great pigs rooting for acorns beneath a tree. At his command, assume the shape of a boar and run together through the woodlands, scenting the earth's scents and feeling unbounded strength flowing in your veins. It may be that your companion bears some objects in its crest. If so, this may be for you and should be accepted when offered, perhaps at the end of your empowering run. So, that was the story for you, Capricorn. Thanks for listening. I wish you a wonderful day and goodbye.